Alright, hello. As you can tell, we're continuing the MR Fodder series. What do you want? Oh, thanks! Yeah, I was, but it's 2 a.m., so I'm gonna sleep. Regardless, thank you, Reginald. Welcome to the video. Today, we're taking a look at another MR Fodder weapon. This one is the Tigris. The Tigris used to be absolutely amazing, and it got overshadowed, and now it's like whatever anymore. So we are quitting. We are quitting with this one. So Tigris was suggested by Maragog30. Thank you for the suggestions of this weapon because it's one of the weapons I like. And some people may have noticed what we're trying to do with this and what we're gonna do with this, and I will showcase what it's capable of doing. But in the build scenario, I do have a Riven, which I use for Garuda because it's corrosive only. But in this situation, I don't want to use the Riven because I'm going full on slash, as you can see, and damage. So why would I do that? First of all, the base damage of the Tigris still remains absolutely insane. So if you have a primer, you can easily stack Deadhead. Deadhead then will do stuff and then whatever. Second of all, you see we have status duration with Hunter Track. This is because we are gonna combine the slash focus build on the Tigris with a funny ability called Expedite Suffering that will take all slash into a single damage instance and multiply it. So this on its own it does hurt a lot. Like it does hurt a lot. So I'm gonna go show what exactly it does, cause yeah. I think showing on the Simulacrum without the Demolisher damage reduction first is actually pretty valuable. And then I am gonna take it into the actual mission and show what it does there. Because it's still really, really good. So, if you don't stack anything, this isn't too great. It's just, whatever. Caval armor strips him, so he takes a lot of damage. It's like decent. It's really good if you do some priming, then it does crazy damage. But I'm here to showcase this. So if you do this and then you swap a ring, you see 6.4 million damage. This is without any priming. This is just straight up headshots. So if you prime a bit, they just die. Which is the issue. I cannot really test how much damage I can do with this because the guys simply die. But we see 8.4 million. We can see some very, very big damage numbers. So, once again, Tigris build. This one, exactly as this, no changes whatsoever. I don't think I need any more slash procs. This is already very heavy towards slash damage and how slash will work. Compressor build, I've showed it many times, but yes, this is it. And you change this to electricity or cold, it doesn't really matter because yeah, the weapon is viral on its own. And corrosive cold is nice. And then the wisp build is this one. It is quite a standard wisp build. This is not. It doesn't really matter what you use on the build. What we're focusing on is Expedite Suffering and Arcane Rage. This is a build because I use Blood Altar on this Wisp to make her extremely tanky and has nothing to do with the usage of Expedite Suffering. It's just to make her more tanky through the usage of shards and some Topaz shards normally. Since I have her, I use her. Now let's go to an actual mission, showcase how this works on an actual mission, because I think Simulacrum is something that kinda defeats the purpose, especially since the difference between level 135 on this and level 200 on the Simulacrum is pretty big. Right here, the Tigris will be able to kill enemies without doing anything. Also, the melee weapons, you see we have a Dex Nakana, it's not modded, it doesn't do anything. You don't need a melee weapon to do anything with this. Not that it's bad to use one, but, you know. So it's important to sack Deadhead first. So to sack Deadhead, you can do two things. One is use Magus, the Magus Arcane that stuns him. That I will try to remember the name to tell you, I'm sorry. I always forget it. It's not a normal, it's the other one. I'll remember it, don't worry. Anyways, you use that, you get some headshots so you get the extra damage because the weapon only has slash, it doesn't go through armor whatsoever, and then you just start killing. Now the weapon's damage is really nice for single target. Obviously it's the issue that is single target where things rises. Like with single target damage you're really not quitting whatsoever for a lot of mobs. So this guy 2.8 million, just like that. Full armor and everything, no armor strips, nothing. And 2.8 million damage on the demo list is more than enough to one-shot maybe level 1000s, 2000s. And there is still more stuff you can do with this. This is solo. There is no team buffing me with roar or anything which double dips. There is no Bane modes on this build because I didn't need that any. There is a lot of stuff you can do to boost this damage even further, way further, and I haven't simply used them. So you can understand that this can go way further than what I've taken it. And it's really nice. It's not bad, the Tigris. It's just people kind of forget how to build it, I guess. And the synergies that it has. Garuda is also a synergy that I've explored in the past. There was a Garuda video with a Tigris that I did, and it is really strong. I will try to find it and put it in the description, but I'm not sure. So simply do this, wait for his aura to emit from the demo. Wait, where is it? Why does he not throw it? Anyways. Yeah. If you armor strip him somehow, like the Kavat did in this instance, you will absolutely one-shot him. So it doesn't really matter. Nothing really needed, but without armor strips, you can do a lot of damage. Expedite suffering is cool in general too when working with weapons like this, and it's a very underrated ability. It was widely used at the start of the helmet. Like when helmet was released, it was a very widely used ability, and I will show you something very funny because I already did this in the test. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways. What is this? Conduit failsafe, okay. That's right, these exist, I forgot. I've never used them, so... Okay, the Moisture knocks, and he just dies in 2 hits really, so... Nothing to see here really. But you can see that the Tigris, especially with a good setup, it can put up a really good fight. And you can imagine what this setup, a setup like this can do on Tigris with Rhino. Like you get Rhino, you get your roar buff going, and then you expedite ciphering the enemy. You can get some nasty slash procs. Like some really crazy slash procs. Because they're both damage multipliers stacking on top of each other, and once they do that, it's just really dumb. So yeah. One more wave, just showcasing this. I will showcase it all without priming, so you can see the difference. Without priming, it's still whatever. It's not the greatest, obviously, because yeah, we are revolving this build around priming since we're using Galvanized Savvy, and we don't really have any type of elements on the weapon. So without it, the enemies won't take as much damage. Maybe if Kavat helps, but we'll see. So this will be just the weapon, no priming. Also, as you can see, I'm not really playing. I'm just waiting for the new update to come in and farm all the new Coda weapons. And it's the sole reason that you don't see me stream Warframe as much anymore, and I stream Isaac nowadays. Plus, I'm having way more fun on Isaac right now than I'm doing Warframe since I have to redo everything again. So, this guy. I said I won't prime and I primed. Amazing. But it's funny seeing that 1.7 million. Okay, the cat is down. Oh, the guy is coming. I don't think I'll do much damage to him. Because the power of this is that it has a lot of slash procs. And the amount of slash procs that I'm doing are not great. As you can see, not so great. Those are many, so that doesn't help either. Yeah, I can't kill her. It's simple. So instead, I'm gonna get an Archon to do the job for me. Very epic. Acolytes in general are very good against status-based weapons, and Tigris is definitely a status-based weapon. If you can get some kind of crit onto the Tigris through the Kavat and build for crit, then maybe it will do something, but I really doubt it. It's not meant to deal with Acolytes. It's meant to deal heavy single target damage to demolishers and shot units that are very, very tanky. Is it good in that regard? Yeah, absolutely. It can level cap. 100% it can level cap. Very easily. Especially if you add Rhino and everything. Like here I don't have Roar. I'm already doing this much damage without Roar. It's really easy. Really, really easy. So, I'm gonna focus on doing the rest. So go close to him, stun him, wait for his negation aura. Now shoot him, and boom. 1.3 million, no priming. Really, really good stats, not gonna lie. Especially considering that this is through... I mean, it's the unarmor helps on the end damage results, but the initial multiplier doesn't help whatsoever. Because the damage is true damage. The damage of Expedite Suffering isn't true damage, but the damage of your slash procs are true damage. So they deal a lot. They definitely deal a lot still, even without priming. The best part about priming nowadays is that you don't even need an active primer weapon. Like, I don't need this compressor. I can take a pet that can prime for me, if I need to. Pets, in general, after the update, are really good primers. They can do every status effect in the game very consistently, and they're really, really good. As you can see, these are all enough for me to one-shot him. And this Kavat is not really modded to do this. It's more of a chill build to buff me up with Katai effect on an Adarta Kavat. You can really, really exploit the new system with those. It's really funny. Also, you can see how tanky this Wisp build is now, with the armor shards giving me the damage reduction. Even if this use adaptation, which is normally isn't that proficient, this is really good. So now, last one, we can do no Expedite Suffering. Oh, she's going around. I always get confused with this, especially when the door is yellow. So we won't need any Expedite Suffering. We can just pretty much one-shot him if we really want to do that. And yeah, that is the Tigris. I'm not gonna fight the Acolyte again. Actually, bring it. Sorry for people's eyes. I'm not responsible if you get my OPO or something like that. My bad. So yeah. That is about it for the Tigris. Really strong still. Really good weapon. Definitely not an NMR fodder in my opinion. I have kept one 4 synergies with Garuda Prime, with Garuda Prime shotguns in general are absolutely amazing. But the weapon itself is an all-time classic, and because it's an all-time classic, I pay some respect to it by leaving it in my arsenal. By doing this, I can also do stuff like this, what I did today, and it's also amazing that this can be done without Riven mode, because you can imagine what a Riven mode would be able to do if we added one. So, yeah. Something like damage slash status chance, damage slash multi-shot, I don't know, slash just damage multi-shot and something. Damage is really good on a Riven mode if you have it, because damage scales the damage of the slash procs, and the plus slash modes do not scale the damage of the slash proc, but the chance you have to actually deal the slash proc itself. So that's some food for thought right there if you want to roll a Riven and get a Tigris that is really, really strong like this to live the good old days as a very old player like me. And yeah, it would be really nice to do so. Before we end, I'm gonna see what this Revenant build is, and roast him in the comments or something, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I don't know what the next video is gonna be. As I said, these are all not in any order, and I'm trying to build all the weapons, so be patient with me. I'm gonna show you guys the list of all the weapons that I have so far, so you get an idea on what we have. Give me a second. So right now it is Euphona, which is done. And now we had the, where is it? The Tigris by Miraguk, which is also done. And we're left with Twin Grokalas, Hespar, Stug, obviously, Tenora Pandora Prime, Igrit, Gulso, Ambassador, Arca Cisco, Skoliak, Prisma Twin Gremlins, Javlok, Pathera, Kestrel, Stephalos, Attica, Argonac, Orvius, which is written wrong, Sonicor, Prova Vandal, Quads, Prisma Lens, and Zeus Prime, which was suggested to me on Discord instead of the comment section. So, that will be about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Discord and Twitch links in the description, and I will see you on the next one.